Welcome to Subramani. So I'm going to read out some of the queries which are being asked and I'm going to try to answer some of them. So I have a query, sir. Is it not bad for the national economy if too many people retire early? Actually, I don't understand public finance the way some others do. I'll not comment about this, but India is a big country with a large population, so I don't think you should worry about these things if you are planning your own retirement. Then it's your call, but don't ask me questions on public finance and all. I'm not an expert on that. I have no clue of how to even answer this question. Meaningful inputs, thank you. And yeah, here is a question from somebody who is Parichai Isongu or something, I don't know, 6798. Very complicated names, but yeah, here's a question. I have a stock portfolio which is appreciated 46% with gains in 6 figures. I have a mutual fund portfolio with 39% gain in 7 figures. I have 2 years of family expenditure. I have 2 years. I am 29 and I've reached 15% of my goals. And what should I do? I mean, he says, yeah, he's asking that is. Currently not investing for 2 months or so. Should I stop worrying about this bull market starting and keep adding to enter, or should I have some debt instrument and I want to invest till the age of 45. So he is now 29, so 16 more years. Boss, you're trying to ask questions on market timing, which I don't understand, and personal finance, which you are supposed to go to a registered investment advisor. I am not competent to answer this. I don't know the answer, and I can say I don't know the answer, not because I don't know the answer, but I don't know you. Lot of people, including journalists, CEOs, say I cannot answer this question because I'm not registered as an RIA. That is true, but far more importantly, I do not know the context also in which you are asking. I do not know whether you are from a rich family, from a poor family, what has gone right, what has gone wrong, nothing I know. It is just inadequate data with which to talk about, right? So I am completely incapable of answering such questions, so please don't ask. I'm spending so much time on this question just to tell people that I do not answer such questions ever. I don't have the answers to these questions, because you need, typically what you need is an advisor, not a blogger. I'm a blogger. I speak 30,000 feet helicopter view. Equity is good for you, right? It doesn't mean anything. I don't know whether equity is suitable for you. That is you are asking me that question, and I can't answer unless I know you, and that is not my job. I don't do this. And he says, this is Ravim 4170. He says, when you say someone has written to me a longish letter, yeah, Ravim, let me clarify. Some people write in to me, but these are normally friends whom I know and whom I can give advice on a personal level, which is again very vague, which I say, like I say, oh, you can do direct equity, you can do this, you can do that. I don't give advice simply because I'm not registered as an advisor. Sometimes I know friends, and so I say, oh, you can afford to take that risk, but that does not mean that is investment advice. I'm just saying, okay, you can take this risk, you can't take this risk, that kind of a thing. But no, I don't do advisory on a fee based basis. For some friends on a freelancing basis I do it, not for a fee. I'm not a registered investment advisor. What is the definition of HNI, super HNI? Look, for each person it could differ. For me, an HNI could be in the region of 10 crores, and super HNI maybe 100 crores, and ultra super HNI could be 30,000 crores, 40,000 crores. No, what I'm talking about is, I know that some such people watch my videos. Not that they come to me for advice, but I talk to them once in a while. There are such people who watch my videos, and there are people who are 400, 500 crores who watch my video. I have not stuck to any particular definition, but for Citibank, the definition could be different. For HDFC Bank, it could be different, and for an Equitas or an India Infoline, the answer could be, or for NJ Investment Services, it could be different. So don't pin me to a particular number, but yeah, these categories of investors exist, and some of them come to my blog to watch. in the last video you said, this is another question which I wanted to answer. I said saving is easy and investment is difficult. Then I also said saving is difficult. Please understand, the process of saving money is difficult. Out of 100 rupees that you want, to spend only 20 rupees and save 80 rupees, or spend only 30 rupees and save 70 rupees, that process is difficult. What to do with that money as a saving instrument is very easy. All you have to do is keep a bank fixed deposit, right? There is absolutely no brain required for a saving instrument. Anything, RBI bonds or any of those things can work. Investing means taking risk and saying, okay, that I can lose this money, what can happen? So put money in an index fund, should I put in a small cap, mid cap, hiring an advisor? That process is more difficult. The process of saving money is difficult, but what to do with that money is easy. Just put in a bank deposit. But the process of investing is also complicated and difficult, so you have to learn that. There is nothing to learn in how to make a fixed deposit. Your grandmother did it, your grandfather did it, your father did it, you did it, right? You can do it. That's not a problem. Investing, you have to learn. But the process of saving is difficult. So that is what I meant when I said saving is difficult. And I also said saving is difficult, and I also said saving is easy, right? So thank you, Dhanyavad. Here is Hari Krishna Nila or something, 2484, some number also is put. He says, give good education to your children. They can earn on their own. If you give that much money without any hard work, they don't know the value if they spend it like water. You controlled all your desires and kept entire money in mutual fund waiting for it to multiply. You wasted your life. Amazingly presumptuous statement to make. Everybody who has earned money has spent on himself, has done well for himself. He's bought a house, he's bought whatever toys he needed, he's done his travel. Wherever he wanted to spend money, he has spent, and after that he has still compounded his money. At least I could talk for myself. I have not saved and cringed and crimped to give money to my daughter, but I have grown my money. My money, I don't think I spend more than 5% of my annual income. If I take my appreciation of portfolio, it would drop to maybe 1%, right? That's the kind of amount that I spend simply because my portfolio is appreciating and I have current income. Maybe out of my current income, I may be spending 20% or 30%, but even that is doubtful. I think it would be more like 10%. And out of my total income, which if you include appreciation, then it falls to a ridiculously low percentage. So obviously my wealth will multiply and I will give it to my daughter. How well I bring up my daughter depends on how much time I've spent on her, luck, everything, right? So if my daughter is doing well academically, it does not mean I will not give her money. What happens is I give her more options. So let us take a very simple example. I have 10 days in which to reach from Bombay to Delhi. I have all the options possible. I can walk, I can run, I can cycle, I can take a motorcycle, I can take a car, I can take a train, or I can take a plane. Other than a ship, all other modes of transport are available for me to reach from Bombay to Delhi. But however, if I have to reach from Bombay to Delhi in 5 hours, then I have to buy the most expensive ticket which is available because that is 2 hours away, and then I have to dash to the airport like mad, hoping that I catch the flight right in time before it takes off. I have to do all that effort is required. So when somebody gives money to their children, they are just giving them more options. When G.D. Birla put up, this is a favorite example of mine, when G.D. Birla put up Hindalco Industries, he and his his partner, whoever, knew that this company was permanent. He knew he was not permanent, so I'm sure G.D. Birla made his will. And he also created a company which he knew that his son, his grandson, his great-grandson, now his grandson's grandson is planning to run it. And so the business is permanent, you are temporary, but giving money to your children does not spoil it. If your children are spoiled, giving money can harm them further. If the children are good, that money is useful. Because take somebody like Kumar Mangalam Birla, because he had this inherited money, he could take the risk of telecom and lose 30,000 crores and come out of it. That's not easy. It's not going to happen for anybody who has just got first generation money. So giving your money to your children is not wrong. Don't be very stupid to say, oh, my father didn't give me anything, so I will give nothing. That is wrong. My father did give me money, but that money is perhaps my 1 year's income today. So it's not a big money as far as my head is concerned. But yes, it was a big amount of money as far as my father was concerned. And I have not yet got it. It is with my mother. I am managing it for my mother, and it is a nice big round sum. But having said that, does it mean I will not give my daughter money? No, I will give her, and I am sure she is responsible enough to use it sensibly. So making sure that your children use it sensibly is your job. To say I will give them nothing is pretty stupid, because you are anyway going to give. Noted. Thank you. What a life. Dhanyavad. Retirement is the biggest luxury. I completely agree. And what if you go wrong? That is the worst thing. If you think you're going to live till 90 and you provide for 90 and you end up living till 114, what are you going to do with the balance time, right? So that, yes, I agree that it is it's a scary thing, but it's also, retirement is a luxury. Completely agree with you. Gold is quasi currency. Happy Teachers Day. Vanderbilt family, yes, Vanderbilt family, there are enough stories. I am not doing one more. That family destroyed wealth over 2-3 generations, and they destroyed it with both hands and both legs, right? Very informative, well appreciated. I always keep my PE below 25. Sure, I will miss some growth companies, but one can't buy everything. To each his own. There are very many theories and practical experiences of how people should buy and sell and hold shares. I'm not saying one is right, one is wrong. Some things have worked for me, something will work for you. Perfectly all right. Good pictures from Amritsar. Thank you. On term insurance, I just wanted to know the annual income into 10 times. Yes, annual income into 10 times is what you will get. When you're starting your career, if your salary is 2 lakhs, you think 20 lakhs of insurance is very small, because people have been telling you should take 1 crore insurance. Right now at 2 lakhs income, you cannot get more than 20 lakhs of insurance. However, as time increases, suppose your salary, your CTC is 2 crores by the time you're 52, you can get 20 crores insurance. That is exactly at a time when you may have finished all your responsibilities. You may not need that insurance. So 10 times your income is just a thumb rule. You can choose how much you want, but yes, the upper cap is 10 times your annual income, and that's what they will give you. So you cannot get more than that unless you borrowed, somebody is willing to lend you money, then maybe you will get a loan cover. But getting much more than that seems to be very difficult. You look like, wishing you, are you in Amritsar? I was in Amritsar long back. What about estate tax? Estate tax is as of now 0, but yes, it will come. Wealth tax, estate tax, gift tax, all of that will come. We do not know when, but good chance that it will come, right? Dividend portfolio, mango tree, I think 10-12 minutes is more than enough. Thank you.